Hi guys, it's Bell VSG here, and I'm going to do a food haul video of all of the products that I purchased for my stage 1 and stage 2 post-op meal plans. So I'm going to try and keep it short, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Stage 1 meal plan for the program I'm going through, which is Kaiser, Northern California. I'm having my procedure on May 19th at the Kaiser Richmond facility. And for them, stage 1 is clear liquids. And I will be on that from the 19th until Friday, the 23rd, I do believe, beginning when I'm in the hospital on the 19th. So clear liquids to them is any liquid basically that you can see through, as long as it's obviously something good for you, not soda or anything. No carbonation, no caffeine. And so things like that are things like I purchased. One thing that my case manager had told me was there was no artificial sweeteners allowed, no Crystal Light, none of that. But when I had my nutrition class on this Tuesday, she said, nope, you can have those things in the beginning. We generally don't recommend them later because of the way that they make people crave sugar. However, in the beginning, they want you to get as much liquid in as possible. So one thing they gave me that I wish I had here is a 1 ounce cup. And the goal is to drink 1 ounce of liquid every 15 minutes and while you're awake. She said that would probably take you 15 minutes to drink. If you shoot it like a shot, it's going to come up like a shot. So basically that's the plan. They don't care about protein. They don't care about anything. All they care about in these beginning stages are liquid, and more liquid. When I asked her about that, she said they just want your pouch to heal as fast as possible and to keep you hydrated. And they found giving people a particular protein goal, even a bit later on, makes people in some cases develop poor habits because they won't be at their goal and they'll start having a snack to hit that. And she says, especially in the beginning, it sets people up for failure. They get very frustrated because they can't hold things, getting enough of the protein, etc., etc. So in this stage, it's only about liquid. Only liquid matters. Just get in as much liquid as you possibly can. So what are the things that I bought for this stage? So the first thing, I was at Target and I wasn't really planning to do all this shopping, but they had all kinds of sales. And then I'm going to my parents' house right after. My parents are in their 70s. They're by no means frail or anything like that, but I want to make it as easy for them and also as easy for me. I've been to the classes. I've reviewed the binder that they gave me. I know what I'm supposed to be having. I just want to go in and have it be easy, where if I'm, especially the first day when I'm going to be really doped up on pain medicines, they really affect me a lot and they want us 24 solid hours when we leave the hospital. I just want to make it easy for everybody. So despite the fact that I'm kind of a tree hugging hippie in some regards, I did purchase 2 packs of these, the Smart Waters. They were on sale at Target, and the reason I did that is because I purchased all this stuff. I purchased Crystal Light, Natural Lemonade, Crystal Light, Peach, Iced Tea. Oh, no caffeine, just fake iced tea. That's another lemonade. That's another peach. And then I purchased the Target brand Market Pantry Cherry Limeade Liquid add-in. All this stuff got moved around because I made this video once before. There's another Target brand of a different flavor. And then the Dasani Pink Lemonade, which this is really bad because I've been drinking this for the last couple days and it's delicious. But a lot of this stuff was on sale, so I went ahead and got some. I am a person who did not enjoy drinking water for a long time, and I would have to have the add-ins, which is funny because I also was a big proponent of clean eating, but that was my one thing, because if it was drink no water or drink water with the additives, I was going to drink the water with the additives. So the reason I purchased the plastic bottles instead of just mixing some up in my water bottle, this is a great water bottle. This is by something called Life Factory. It's a glass bottle, super easy to clean. The whole thing can go in the dishwasher. It has the silicone sleeve, keeps your water nice and cold, has a little flip top. Really great. I got it for my birthday from my brother. It tells you your ounces or mLs. Super cool water bottle. But the reason I bought the plastic ones, despite I have no issue really with tap water, is because I am going to make a mix of each flavor in twice. So I'm going to do 2 bottles of each. One's going to go in the refrigerator. One's going to stay out of the refrigerator because they said a lot of getting your liquid in is figuring out what temperature works best for you. Some people like the stuff really cold right after, or cold, maybe not really cold, right after surgery. Some people like it room temperature. And she said a lot of sleevers prefer warm liquids, which leads me to my next step. So I purchased, actually I didn't even purchase these. I have these on hands, but I would highly recommend this brand. If you like tea at all, these are expensive. They're probably $11 a canister, and there's 50 tea bags in here, but they are good, you guys. They're delicious. So it's Republic of Tea, and I have decaf vanilla almond. This is a pretty weak one. I really like vanilla, so that's good. Decaf Earl tea, or excuse me, Earl Grey. That one's tasty. Tastes like Earl Grey. And the organic decaf mint field herbal tea. This one only has 36 in there. But the thing with this one, mint is very good if you're having upset stomach problems and things like that. But I'm curious how it will be after surgery, if that's going to really be helpful or not. So those are the teas, and then I have just sort of general things, other warm liquids, and I had this stuff here. And yes, they're labeled for the stage, again, just to make it easy. 100% beef, natural beef broth. This one's 50% less sodium. They also said you don't have to worry about sodium at all. I just happen to have the less sodium one because I grew up in a house that didn't use a lot of salt. Now, conversely, I also have the certified organic chicken broth. This is full sodium because chicken broth full sodium is delicious. And then I got, this was on clearance at Target. Kind of. Normally $3.99, now $3.38. French onion soup by Pacific. I've never had this brand. I don't know anything about it. I just grabbed it because it was on clearance, and also because I love French onion soup. Love, love, love. So hopefully maybe that'll be delicious. Now I understand that's way more clear liquids that I'll need for just a week. However, when I progress to other stages, they continue to say you can drink those clear liquids as like your water to stay hydrated. So the next thing that I would progress to on that Friday, so 4 or 5 days later, is what they call the full liquid stage. And the full liquid stage, things get a little different. Now they want you to include your meal, and the full liquid is considered the meal, but also continue trying to get in your water or clear liquids throughout the day. So now you're supposed to be up to, or try to get up to, 1/4 cup of full liquid 3 times a day and 64 ounces of clear liquids or water. That seems hard, but we're going to go for it because I also have to time all these medicines and everything, and I just don't know how it's going to go. But anyway, so far as the food stuff that I bought for those, what they say is thin consistency cereals. So I bought instant grits. I didn't even know that we had these here. I've only had grits in the South. And yes, I am well aware that, quote, no self-respecting Southerner would ever cook instant grits. That's from a movie. Bonus points if you know which one. But I'm not a Southerner. I'm just a person who's been to the South a lot, and I love these things, and I bought them because they say you have to make them to a a thinner consistency. But these are good. You can make them with water. I think you can make them with milk. I probably wouldn't. But you can also make them with the broth that you purchased, and that makes them more savory. So that's good news right there. And then the other thing is you can have, and I didn't buy these, applesauce, as long as it only is apples, vitamin C, and water included in the ingredients. And you can have low-fat yogurts like Dannon or Yoplait. And I don't have that. I'll buy some of those when it gets a little bit closer. Sugar-free pudding or custard, although she said that sometimes those give people diarrhea, so I don't know if I'm going to go for that because I think I'm already going to be feeling poorly enough. And then creamed soups, if you run them through a strainer, or vegetable bisque type soup. So I had in my cabinet good old-fashioned cream of chicken and good old-fashioned cream of mushroom by Campbell's. And these you have to run through a strainer because you can't eat any of the bits. No chicken bits, no mushroom bits. Only the liquid. So, but I had them and I thought, great. I also got the creamy butternut squash organic by Pacific when I was at Target, again because it was on clearance. I've never had it. I don't know if it's good. Trader Joe's makes a butternut squash soup that surprisingly is not my favorite, and I feel like I have to add a lot of salt to it, and that's very unusual for me. I almost never add salt to anything, and up until like the last couple years when I cooked, I never even added salt to anything. And then I took a cooking class and discovered that it makes a huge difference in how delicious things are, even just a little. So then I also bought actually, no, not this one. I bought some Trader Joe's sweet potato bisque, which I believe I've had and think is pretty good. I love sweet potatoes, so I bought that. And then, this is my baby. This is a soup that I have loved for many years. I love this soup. If you've never tried this soup and you have a Trader Joe's near you, please go out and try it. I've added chicken to it. I've added rice to it. I guess not anymore. What I really like to do is just throw in some feta cheese and eat it that way, which sounds weird, but it's delicious. Also, I'm kind of a feta addict. But it is the Trader Joe's organic tomato roasted red bell pepper soup. And what's really weird that I really love this is I don't care for tomato soup usually. And bell peppers I'm kind of hit or miss on. But this soup, I'm excited about this soup because this is going to feel like I'm eating food that I would normally eat during a time that I'm eating a lot of stuff that I normally really wouldn't. So I'm excited about that. And that's pretty much it for what I went out and bought. Oh no, I forgot. So also in the clear liquid stage, you can have sugar-free popsicles. So I bought these. What's really funny is I ate cleanly for a long time, with the exception of the water add-ons. And I couldn't figure out where to get sugar-free popsicles until I realized that they were that kind. Popsicle kind. And I wasn't really going to get them, but I remembered I saw somebody's video, I think it might have been Fly Girl VSG, who had some struggles in the beginning and had said in one of her earlier videos that the popsicles pretty much saved her life. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get some popsicles and I'm going to have those suckers on hand just in case. So that's the stuff that I got for stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 2 ends when I go to my 2-week appointment. Hopefully, the surgeon will let me know then if I can advance or not. And then I go to the pureed stage. And that is the stage I'm dreading the most and will probably get a video all of its own. I have serious texture issues when it comes to food, and the texture that I hate is basically anything of a pureed consistency. Mostly. So, especially anything that's not supposed to be that texture. Like, you know, when people really overcook vegetables and they get mushy like that. And they want you to puree things like chicken and mayonnaise together, or tuna and lemon juice into like a you know, pureed consistency, and I'm freaked out by that. So that's that. One thing that's really different from my program than other programs that I've seen, and again, you really want to follow what your doctors say, is that my doctors say no shakes. No shakes at all. They gave me some reasons for that. Mostly it's because they don't want you to try and hit any kind of protein goal. It's just about getting your liquid and getting your 3 meals in. They say the quarter cup. If you can't finish the quarter cup in 20 to 30 minutes, you're done. Put it away, go back to having your liquids. They say that especially in the beginning, giving people a particular protein goal kind of sets them up for failure. For one thing, they're not going to really hit that goal. For another thing, they might start having bad habits, which is snacking to hit that goal. Cooper, stop it. And also the shake is what they consider a soft calorie food, in that it just kind of goes through you. And while like comparisons between protein shakes and eggs would indicate that the protein shake is better for you because of the numbers, that's deceptive because of the way that they're digested, and the eggs take more energy to digest, so they actually burn more calories and things like that. So they say no shakes ever, and that's a problem for me because I have this Shakeology by the Beachbody people. I've been drinking that for months, and it's really expensive. It's $150 a bag. That bag is almost full, and I have an entire unopened bag. So I'm keeping it in case I need it or might want to have it later. But if I decide, because my plan is really to stick as much to what my doctors say as humanly possible. Am I going to be perfect forever? No, I know I'm not, because they say never drink alcohol again, and that's not going to happen. Sorry, it's not. I'm not saying I'm a raging alcoholic, but I'm not going to say that I'm never going to have another drink again. I'm not going to say that I'm never going to have a piece of chocolate again. It's just, or I'm never going to have a snack. It's just not reasonable. But in the beginning, I'm really doing what they say. So it's possible I might do a giveaway at some point and give away that unopened bag of the Shakeology. I don't know if any of you guys drink it. It's delicious. It's not a protein shake though. It's just a really healthy vitamin and mineral packed shake that you can mix with all kinds of things. If you mix it with coconut extract and almond butter, it tastes exactly like an Almond Joy. So anyway, that's the stuff that I've got, and that's my first 2 stages of food. And yes, I know I probably totally overbought, but I subscribe to better be prepared than, over prepared than under prepared. So, all right, you guys, tomorrow I'm going to do a video of all the crap that I've bought, which is all kinds of stuff that I might never need or use or whatever, but I went a little crazy, I think, because I'm nervous, and that sometimes is how that comes out. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right, bye, you guys. If you have any suggestions of other things that were really, helpful for you in your beginning stages, please let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going off the things that they've said. So thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Bye.